Hey guys, welcome back to Living Our American Dream. I'm going to do a second video today. Today is the same day that I took the top off of the Jeep, but I wanted to cover something, I guess maybe for my own reference in the future. You can see behind me that we had a ton of water in our backyard. Last night we got hammered with rain. I would say we were somewhere between 6 and 7 inches over about a 4-hour span, and the local town here was flooded in town. The towns around us had flooding right in town, a couple feet of water where there's usually no water. And we are on a creek that drains the town that we live in. So all the water in that town has to come through this creek. Then you can see behind me, it has nowhere to go but to flood the banks of the creek. So I'm just gonna walk around and kind of show what the area looks like. Now this is about 5 o'clock in the evening, and you can see we put a block of concrete where the water's edge is at. We've been doing that for ever since we got up this morning. It came up a good 2 feet since we got up this morning. Our block was originally down here about at the end of my finger, and you know it's come up a good 2 feet. Over here on my implements, my tractor implements, if you watch my videos, you know that I have a brush hog and pallet forks and a back blade and a snow plow, box blade, post hole digger. All that stuff's parked right there, completely underwater. So the things with a gearbox, the brush hog and the post hole digger will have to have the oil drained and refilled, cleaned. But for the most part, they've got wet before, but that shouldn't be a big deal. But I'll tell you what, this is the most water we've had in our backyard since I've lived here. This is actually the pond over here, and you can see this is all connected. There's a little high ridge of land right here that's got just a little bit of water in it. But if I look the other way, it's going to be the same thing. My wood pile, you can see my fire pit area. There's 3 courses of brick here, or block, in that fire pit, and it actually looks like the water's coming down a little bit. It was almost to the top of that, and you can see all the way over towards the other end over there. This creek follows this tree line right here, and you can see when it exceeds the banks, if you can see out there, it's coming in way out here, right down through here and right through our backyard. And I got a better view of this from a couple different vantage points. I'll show you that. So this is going to be the vantage point from my barn. You can see when I built my barn, I wanted it up here by the road, and the doors actually face away from the road. The barn is in front of the house and faces away from the road. As you can see, there's my house and the garage, and the road is back this way. But I wanted it this way because this piece of ground right here is nice and high and dry, and I mean I would say I'm at least 8 to 10 feet above that water still, where the building's at. The chicken coop there, we wanted that to be high and dry. That's a good 4 or 5 feet still above the water line, but just a ton of water out here. The last vantage point I'll show you is from Marcus's window. Actually, I'll see if I can drop his window. We'll look right outside here. But you can see pretty well, it looks like we're, I don't know, some lakefront property or something. This high dry area is our septic field. I'm not real excited about that being flooded, but not much I can do about that. I just had the tank pumped the other day. And over here to the left is our pond. These 2 posts usually are like a little lane that goes towards the pond. And then this area over here is the pond. And you can see this water's coming right up here. Again, like I said a moment ago, I believe it's crested now. The water in town, I'm told, is going down. So we should slowly go down now over the next probably 24 hours. But a lot of water. I actually wanted to take this video so I can look back in the future, a year from now, or other flood events that we have, and I can compare to this one to see the severity, kind of where the water level was at. More of a reference video for me, I suppose. But we've lived here for 7 years, and this is the highest it's been. So anyway, I'll flip the camera around. I'm standing in Mark's window here, but thanks for watching this video. Again, it's probably more for me than you guys, but hope you enjoyed. If you got any comments, if you got some weather going on in your area, feel free to share it with us in the comments. I like communicating in the comments. I just had a few folks watch some of my videos. One fellow wanted to know what the model of my generator was, and another person wanted to know the model of my table saw. So if we can have that kind of communication, and if I can help you guys out with something, or vice versa, that's all part of it. So we're enjoying the YouTube thing, and I appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you on the next video.